Hello and welcome back to Alyena's Kitchen, where today we are going to be making one of my favorite drinks. It's a hot buttered rum. This drink is so decadent and great for those cold winter days, even though it's not that cold out today. But this past week it has been, and I've been drinking this non-stop. You can have a hot buttered rum without quite a bit of butter. So I have half a cup or 1 stick of butter, and it's really nice and soft because you're going to cream in all those delicious spices, and so you do want your butter to be quite soft. And to my butter, I'm going to be adding in a 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger, along with a 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, and a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. It is windy out today, that is for sure. I'm trying to keep the leaves out of my butter. Next, I'm adding in 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. I love cinnamon and it's so healthy for you, so this makes it a healthy drink, right? That's my logic. I also have half a cup of packed brown sugar. You want to make sure it's really packed in. There we go. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And now we are just going to cream this all together. You don't need to do it for too long, but you do want all those spices to be incorporated in the butter. Now that I've creamed together my butter, I can add about a heaping tablespoon to my mug. And one of the great things about this recipe is that it stores so well. I just like to wrap my dough in saran wrap and then place it in my fridge, because then you can have it at any time, and my family has this for dessert a lot. So you just cut off about a tablespoon and put it in your mug. It's so easy. Next, I'm adding in a little booze. If you don't want a boozy, you can skip this step, but you know, it's a party. So I'm adding in 1 ounce of spiced rum, but depending on your taste buds, you can use 1 to 2 ounces. Now I filled up my glass a little bit with hot water, and the way I like to incorporate it is you can just stir it, but I like using a frother because it makes sure that everything gets combined. And now I'm going to fill the rest of my glass up with my hot water. That looks absolutely delicious. Okay, and you can't have your drink without some homemade whipped cream, or you can use store-bought, but I love making homemade whipped cream because it's so easy, but also it's so much better. Now we are a little bit extra with our whipped cream decoration today. I always say my mom's the queen of the design factor. So she took the whipped cream and she actually cut out little snowflake patterns in them, which I think is really cute. And to make the homemade whipped cream, I doubled it so I could have a lot of whipped cream to test out my stars and such. But I used 2 cups of heavy cream along with 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and a 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. But you can just split this in half if you are just making it for a single or 1 to 2 people. And now I have my whipped cream on top, and I'm going to add a little bit of ground nutmeg. Oh, that looks so beautiful. I'm so excited. And now the best part, getting to drink our drink. Wow, that is incredible. It is perfectly spiced, and it is just 100% delicious. I have to be honest. This is one of my favorite drinks when I'm feeling a little cold and I want something really nice and sweet and warming. So please let me know if you try this drink and what you think in the comments down below. Also, if you like to see homemade hot drink recipes, there should be a playlist right here or over here. And if you like this video, please don't forget to like it and subscribe, because that really helps my channel grow. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good one. Cheers! And don't forget to check back in next Sunday, because we are making the most delicious copycat crumble cookies. They are snickerdoodle cookies topped with the most decadent icing.